Are you a CSA member but have no idea what to do with all those fresh veggies you get every week?
Pat Mulvey and Laura Gilliam, the founders of Local Time, a CSA menu planning service, are here with some ideas. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
You got a lot of great stuff here.
We do, and actually very different stuff. I belong to Keewaydin Farm, and this is what we got in the box this week.
Okay.
And I belong to TP Produce, and this is our box from this week.
And you see they're very different. So even though it's the same season, different farms are planting
Right.
different things.
Okay, so you get this, and you're like, okay, what do you do with it?
Yes.
Exactly.
What do you do with that? Do you know what that is? That's a sunchoke or a Jerusalem artichoke.
Oh, no kidding.
No idea,
I would.
yeah.
Most people wouldn't know what that is, maybe think it's ginger, but it's
Right.
got
That's
a
what
really
I thought,
great
yeah.
crispy texture, sort of like a water chestnut if you eat it raw.
Okay.
But when you cook it, it tastes very similar to an artichoke. And so our CSA menu planning service is going to give you a recipe for a nice soup. Where you compare the asparagus with the artichoke flavor
Okay.
and make a nice puree. I don't think most people would know to do something like that.
No.
Right.
And we get a lot of these big things this time of year too. They're called kohlrabi,
Oh, it is kohlrabi.
and it's
Okay.
related to broccoli. In fact, it tastes a little bit like broccoli stems, I think. And what I would do with something like this is I would julienne that and maybe mix it with some of these wonderful snap peas in a pilaf, maybe sort of an Indian curry style with some currants in it.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm not familiar with kohlrabi. Do you use the bulb part of it, or do you use the stems, or can you use all of it?
You can use the leaves if they're attached.
Okay.
They're really good. Most people peel it really well and then use the inside, and
Okay.
it's really crispy and crunchy. You can even just eat it raw.
Right. And now you don't always get weird vegetables. You get a lot of, normal things. Beautiful strawberries, rhubarb, lots of herbs. But sometimes people get into a vegetable rut.
Yeah.
They're making the same asparagus dish over and over and
Yeah,
over.
the same
salad,
salads
yeah.
over and over again.
Salads.
Yes.
And so that's the nice thing about our service is we have so many different ideas and so many unique ways to use up all these vegetables.
How many different vegetables come in a box?
Well,
Typically.
Typically, this is what my box looks like, plus 2 bunches of lettuce that I didn't fit into the box, but a beautiful salad mix.
And this is a box minus 1 big head of lettuce. So it really depends on the farm. Some farms focus on having large quantities of a minimal number of vegetables, and others have smaller quantities of a larger variety. So you really need to choose and find out which farm is best for you.
What are these?
These are called salad turnips, and they're really wonderful raw. You can also braise them. They get really sweet.
They're really sweet. They're not the winter flavor turnip that you expect. They're also called hakurai turnip. They're sort of Japanese. They're fantastic in braises. Very
Oh my
sweet.
goodness. Okay. Boy, I would need like a book of menus.
Or a CSA menu planning service like Local Time.
Exactly.
You guys on the internet, or how
Yes.
do you get a hold of you? Because I imagine people will want to log on and
Localtime.com.
localtime.com.
Yep. And if you're not a member of our member farms, you can still use the service because it is full of lots of fresh local seasonal produce. So if you're going to farmers market, you can still look up what to do with these different
Okay, so
vegetables.
it's not too late to.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No,
All right.
not too late.
Very good. All right, ladies, thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank
you.
We'll be right back.